Hey guys, today is July 18th and it's Saturday. I didn't record yesterday because yesterday I was extremely busy. So I went to work, that was the usual. After I watched Ant-Man, which is really good, really enjoyed it, I cried. And then I had a girls' night with my friends, so I didn't drive home at all. And we were meeting up at 8, had a few drinks, took an Uber down to Common Theory, stayed there for a long ass time. It was such a ridiculous day. Okay, so I usually get buzzed on our Uber ride, and went on the Uber ride. I think our driver's name was Haluk. Yeah, and we were talking to him on the ride up, and then a ride down, and then we get to the place. I think RG ordered duck fries, and Mariana ordered the sweet and sour wings, which were pretty good. And then they got drinks, and we were all just hanging out, and they were talking about vapes, and we met some new people, and then the girl threw up, and then yeah, it was just really a ridiculous blur. But we didn't leave Common Theory until 2:40ish, and then after that we went back to RG's house, and the girls wanted to drink some more, so they drank some more, and I was just tired, and I was so tired but incredibly lazy that when we were at RG's house, and I was first I fell asleep on the table. I was just I slept like this, and I slobbered, and then I kept trying to find comfortable positions on the chair, and I was just you know what, you guys, I'm just gonna sit in the living room. So I ended up just laying in the living room, and then the front door gate was open, so it was freezing cold, but I was too lazy to close the door, so I kept just finding ways to place my sweater so I wasn't cold. I was just so fucking tired. And anyways, literally left RG's at 4 something, and then got home by 4:40ish. So it was a little before 5 where I was about to lay in bed. I was laying in bed, and I can see the lights, or I could see the sky starting to brighten up outside, so I just fell asleep. I woke up once around 9, and then I woke up again at 11. And basically it was my dad calling to see if I could help him, do construction or whatever for a couple of hours. And then he was just yeah, it's gonna be a quick job, we'll be done by 3 or 4, or 3:30. And I was oh, okay, fine. So then I ate with my dad, and then we start working on the thing, and then basically he was remodeling a kitchen, and then there's little things when you remodel a kitchen, when you have to paint, you have to prep the whole area. So I had masking tape, and I was basically taping the socket holes, and the switches and all that stuff, and then and just layering, or just trimming the layers so that we could just, because he was gonna use his spray painting tool or whatever. So I was doing that, and that took a long time. And then there was just little things, my dad had an extension cord, and it broke, so he couldn't use the machine. So then I had to go with the lady to get an extension cord, and then it was oh, can you also pick up the paint roller dish? And after that it was oh, well, can you also see if they have this piece of wood that he needed for a drawer? And then that didn't work out, because when I was trying to find out the piece of wood, they kept telling me how it doesn't come with those grooves, and that they only specifically have it at San Marcos or Vista. So I would have to make another trip. And I kept telling him my dad got this here, okay. It was just like really complicated, and it started raining like ridiculousness. The rain was so bad. I was like soaked. I was completely soaked. And then I get back to my dad. Or I get back to the apartment, and then like I give it to my dad, and then we're just like working on it, and then I'm painting the trim on these walls, and then eventually we moved on to the ceiling, and then my dad was like drilling like one of the pieces of wood for the drawer, and to do that he had to use like this electric saw, so the smell of like burnt oak wood was just in the house. So it was like super smoky. It was like hurting my eyes and hurting my throat. And then like we ate food, and then we were supposed to work on another thing with paint, and then my dad didn't have the brushes, so my dad left to buy brushes, and I was like eating, and then after we just kept working and working, and I had to like paint the ceiling, and it was just so fucking exhausting because I was like, I didn't even sleep. And honestly, today was supposed to be like my rest day. Like, I had an ideal plan that I would just chill, not do anything, and I ended up working with my dad. I mean, like, it's father-daughter time, which is fine. It's just also work is work, and I was like pretty tired. I did get paid out of it, so that's good. More money for bills. But yeah, what a quick job that was from 11-ish, like let's say just 12-ish to like 3:30 turned into us leaving that house or that apartment at 9 p.m. And then I got home, I was fucking exhausted. Like, my feet hurt, my shoulders hurt, my back hurts, my neck hurts. Yeah, so literally got home, took a shower, and I'm just in my room trying to enjoy the rest of the night. And I wanted to vlog because I knew I'd be too lazy to vlog about it. I mean, I'm really exhausted. I kind of just want to chill and play my game, possibly watch something on Netflix. But yeah, that's all I really had to say. I'm extremely tired. And yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. That's all I have to say. And the shirt is my medieval times shirt. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.